What's going on YouTube? This is LA Prepper, and we are at a park in, we'll say Lawndale, California. Gorgeous park. Give you a quick 360. Got a golf course over here. Wow, that was a pretty weak drive. That was about 100, no, yeah, about a 100 yard shot. We got some little ducks keeping us company. This is my, a lot of people talk about, security, defense, and stuff like that. But I think ducks are a good self-defense. You should have ducks around your house because ducks, they see anything going on, they start quacking instantly. And they're very loud and they all quack in unison. And they're very alert. Believe it or not, they always kind of have a couple that are kind of watching out. When one starts quacking, they all start quacking. So, something's going on. The ducks are going to let you know. So don't worry about dogs and alligators and moats and stuff. You just get yourself some prepper ducks. Maybe put some cameras on them, GPS trackers, some flashlights. Have like commando ducks. God, this homeless guy is crazy. He keeps saying puta madre, which is like a Spanish swear word. But anyways, I'm just here in the park. My car's getting worked on, getting the water pump and timing chain worked on. I was gonna get it done Wednesday, but stuff was kind of going on, kind of busy Wednesday. Still trying to sell the bike. POS isn't running well. I think the previous owner kind of screwed up the pistons or something, or the piston and the rings. And if I had somewhere I could work on it, maybe I'd try to work on it and get it going a little better. Put some new rings in, gaskets and stuff. But it's just more than I want to get into. And it kills me because I know the bike has potential. I mean, the suspension's good, the transmission's good. Pretty much everything else works on the bike except the engine, which is kind of the most important thing. So just a little bit annoying what you get with a bike, dual sport with 11,000 miles. You have no idea how it was treated. So I'm probably looking at buying a Chinese CSC TT250, brand new. It's a 230cc motorcycle, not a ton of horsepower, but enough to kind of, as someone on YouTube put it, enough for it to get out of its own way, which I thought was kind of a funny way of describing it. Man, it's going to be hot here today in LA. It's going to be like 92 where I work. I work inside, but the factory's still pretty warm. I'm getting a little dehydrated at the moment, so I'm thinking I'm going to go to 7-Eleven, get some coffee, and get even more dehydrated. Or maybe some water from the fountain. I'm just not a fan of like city tap water, but I'm pretty thirsty. I might have to rough it. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. I know I probably have like 3 hours of videos that I haven't uploaded because I don't have internet at the place right now. Place being my car. Well, I have the phone, but... And to be honest, if I just could find... The library I want to go to is Saturday. It's open on Saturday from like, 9 to 5. And it just makes it kind of a pain because I'm kind of doing stuff Saturday a lot. Last 2 Saturdays I've been busy. Wish I had an action cam. I'd love to get some footage of me surfing, but I don't have a waterproof camera right now. Not that I'm a good surfer, but just some shots of the ocean and playing around in the waves and such. Well, until next time, YouTube. Hope you keep your cars, motorcycles, RVs, ATVs, side-by-sides, scooters, snowmobiles, anything else with a motor, horses. Keep your horses running better than I do. Stay safe, stay ready. Keep your everyday carry handy in case Senor Puta Madre, is having a bad day, or people walking their dogs. Somebody thinks their dog is nice and it's off leash, and all of a sudden someone's charging at you and starts barking and God knows what. It's just always nice to have a little something. I pulled into a gas station the other day and this homeless guy was just kind of like standing there, like walking in these little circles, and he just looked angry as hell. Looked like he was just ready to like come up and hit somebody in the face. And I was like, all right, I'm not getting gas here. But it's just kind of situational awareness and being willing to take a little, a little bit of preventative action just to sort of be cautious. Like even I don't do the concealed carry thing, but even if I was concealed carry, if you get into that mentality of, well, I don't care about that homeless guy. If he comes up to me, I'll just, defend myself. But it's really 99% of the time, it's best to just avoid conflict. It doesn't bring you, it really doesn't bring you anything positive to enter into conflict that was completely avoidable. So that's my advice, before WRL, after WRL, sort of for your entire life, is avoid conflict when possible. It's typically not worth it. If you can't avoid it, you got to do what you got to do, but most of the time you can avoid it. Might mean, your pride takes a hit, or you got to kind of negotiate or bow down to some kind of situation. But if you can get out unscathed, aside from your ego or pride, you're probably better off just taking the temporary hit. At any rate, see you next time, YouTube. Stay safe, stay ready, keep prepping, and go visit the outdoors. It's pretty nice here in Southern California. See you next time, YouTube.